Today, our lesson has to do with paraphrasing. Some of you may be taking this opportunity to paraphrase your direct quotes in your own words, and that's perfectly fine. Some of us might find that process difficult. Therefore, the lesson today is going to show us an internet tool you can use to help yourself paraphrase text. So the assignment is titled Practice Paraphrasing Direct Quotes. And if you open that assignment, there's going to be a Google Doc assignment with your name attached to it, plus 3 links to internet paraphrasing tools. So, how this works, you'll open up your paraphrasing practice document and you'll have a space for a direct quote, followed by a space directly below that for the paraphrase direct quote. You'll also need to have your Inform Explain graphic organizer open. So this is my Inform Explain graphic organizer. And I have my topic sentence, the students persevered through many difficult obstacles. I have evidence number 1, which is a direct quote from an article titled Little Rock 9. I have a direct quote from that same article, Little Rock 9, and then a third direct quote from that same article, Little Rock 9. So what I want to do is take some time to, number 1, determine which quote I'm going to keep as a direct quote, and then which 2 I'm going to paraphrase. And so I think I am going to keep this first one as my direct quote. So I have to make sure there are quotes around it and include an in-text citation. Now this one, the in-text citation for this article is the title of the article because it did not provide an author. So I'm going to type the title of the article. So I've got it. And since it's an article, it is in quotes. All right. So this quote, in September 1957, a group of black students called the Little Rock Nine tried to enter Little Rock Central High School, but they were blocked by Arkansas National Guard members. The soldiers were removed from the school by court order. That will be my one direct quote. That means this particular direct quote is going to be paraphrased. And the cool feature I'm going to share with you is a web feature that you can utilize to help yourself paraphrase. Paraphrase means taking the information and putting it in your own words. And for some, that's tricky because when you change it into your own words, you change the meaning of the information. So there is an internet tool that you can utilize. So what I have to do is copy my direct quote. So Control A to highlight everything, Control C to copy, and then I'm going to the assignment, and there are 3 internet tools. But before I do that, I'm going to go to my paraphrasing practice assignment, and I'm going to paste my direct quote that I am going to be paraphrasing. And now I'm going to choose one of these links. And the reason why there's 3 is some of these internet sites allow you to paraphrase 1 or 2 direct quotes, and then you have to pay for the service. And so I put 3 here so that you would have the opportunity to be able to paraphrase more than 2 direct quotes. So this paraphrasing tool requires you to, on the left, it says begin typing or paste your text here. I'm going to paste my direct quote, and all I have to do, and there's 23 words out of the 200 they allow, and I'm going to click paraphrase. And what it looks like is some processing was done, and then they changed up the wording. So this on the left, 23 words in the direct quote. On the right, 28 words in the paraphrased text. The Little Rock Nine tried to attend classes for a second time, but protesters made it unsafe for them to remain in class. On the right is the paraphrased text. The Little Rock Nine attempted to return to class, but were prevented from doing so by protesters who made it dangerous for them to stay in class. I like that. I can copy it, and I can use it in my just as a practice. I can paste it here, and it shows the direct quote and then the paraphrase quote. But I also can replace the direct quote in my graphic organizer with the paraphrased quote. So this one is the first one is a direct quote, and I have my in-text citation. The second one is paraphrased. So now the third one, I'm going to paraphrase the third one with Control A, and then I'm going to press Control C. The paraphrasing tool, I'm going to delete this and put my new quote in there and click paraphrase. The President of the United States ordered members of the U.S. Army to help the students enter safely. And over here, the President of the United States has instructed members of the U.S. military to secure the entrance for students. And the only thing I would do is, since it's past tense, is the President of the United States had. I'm going to make this had, because that the word has isn't working. But I'm going to copy it, and then I can replace it. I can replace this, and now I have two paraphrased direct quotes. And I'm going to change this to had. So I have my direct quote, paraphrase quote, paraphrase quote. You can do the same by using these web links to help you paraphrase direct quotes into your own words.